Well, this is the part of the show where we hear from viewers who have a question for our experts. Today, we have an actor in England called Collete Redgrave. She's trying to raise funds to put on a play.
Hello, my name's Collete Redgrave. I'm an actress based in the UK and I trained at RADA in London. I'd like to know how to get into international TV and film. I've also been granted permission to perform the play Picasso's Women, and we're in our first week of crowdfunding. Have you got any tips on how to crowdfund successfully and get corporate sponsorship so we can take this unique theatrical performance to art galleries across the UK and Europe? Thanks.
Well, Andrew Dix is the founder and chief executive of Crowded Media Group. He's an expert on crowdfunding. Okay, welcome to the show. Andrew, thanks very much for joining us this evening. Let me ask you, so Collete Redgrave there, she wants to raise funds for her production. What kind of advice can you give her?
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much for having me join your show. But I think there's several crucial things that a crowdfunder must keep in mind before they commence a campaign. First of all, you really need to have your own crowd first to launch a successful campaign, because these are the core group of people who are going to support you and provide the base funding to get your project off the ground. At the same time, these are the people who you're going to want to put to work to build your crowd. So in a way, you really need a crowd to build a crowd. And I think that's very important.
So you need to show some momentum on your campaign just to bring the others in.
Definitely. You need to show some initial success. You want to go out to your friends and family, your various social networks, your professional peers, and make certain that they're going to back you from day one. And once you get those people backing you, then you ask them to ask their network to support you as well. I mean, really, when you're using a rewards-based crowdfunding campaign, it's more of a facilitator for you to leverage your network and the network of your network, and then perhaps bring in more people.
Okay, let me ask you, what kind of incentives do you need to give people to bring them in? How should you structure the deal, so to speak?
So I think that when you're doing a creative, perhaps a theater or film campaign, there are various types of perks that you can incorporate in the project to incentivize people. And obviously these are affinity type perks. You can, of course, give tickets to the performances. You could give recognition in regards to the performance or the video or film. I've seen some projects that have allowed people to be associate producers or perhaps even participate with the performance.
When you look at the way that people get noticed on crowdfunder and crowdfunding websites generally, how do you push yourself at the front there?
Well, I mean, really, once again, it's using your social networks and driving initial momentum. Most crowdfunding platforms look for campaigns that are gaining momentum early and beating their goals quickly. And when a crowdfunding platform sees that, they have a tendency to rise them to the top of awareness, put them out on their social networks, email the campaigns out to their wider audience, because they see success happening.
Gotcha.
Because remember, the success is shared.
Okay, Andrew Dix, thank you so much for that.